So, I guess we should start like now. Continuing on. Doesn't have a boss? Yeah, nobody. Let's go. So we start. Ashford Academy's main entrance. The scenery here makes it feel like everything else we just saw wasn't real. The Britannians live in a settlement while the Japanese live in a ghetto. They're not far apart, but it's like seeing entirely different worlds. Yeah, the ghetto looked like a bunch of random buildings. Why did we come here? Well... Hey! What do you think you're looking at, 11? Huh? Does he mean us? No. He's referring to the Japanese person over there. Hey, you! You over there! Oh, stop! Saji! Saji's from Gundam 00. He's cool. Yeah, you. Seeing 11s pisses me off. Apologize, why don't you? You guys are supposed to be good at boxing, at bowing your head. What is with these people? Let it go, Chidori. Remember, we're on a mission. That doesn't mean we can just overlook what they're saying. This is why Britannians are so unbearable. Oh snap, it's Colin! Yes, it's like two of the best girls of their own series, side by side. Difference is Colin is the pilot of the Gurren, that red mech that you saw earlier with Kogia stuff. She's the best pilot. She's gonna just right away if it weren't so out in the open. You got something you want to say? Hey, isn't that another 11 over there? God, that attitude is exactly what I'm talking about. If we stay here any longer, it's liable to get messy. Are they people with righteous hearts? Dito. Now's not a good time to talk about that kind of stuff. Excuse me. Lelouch. What, you feeling sorry for these 11s too? No way, you're one of us, so you want to get in on it, right? I think not. He used, as you notice with the eye thing, he used the Gias. And of course, you're tired of bullying the 11s. Yeah, he's right. Let's go to the arcade. Ah. Well, they got bored quickly. What just happened? Did that man just use some sort of hypnotism? What's the matter, Chidori? She knows who he is. That feeling just now. Or, no, it's nothing. That feeling just now. Are you alright? Thank you. I'm half Japanese, so this happens a lot. Same as me, huh? Everyone, we should leave. Yeah. Come on, you too, Dito. Right. And then you leave. I'm surprised they took the bait. What will you think after seeing the condition of this world's Japan? Can you really overlook what they report back to you, Maru Ramius? Dang, Lelouch. Once again, he's playing that 4D chess on us. I see. The state of this world's Japan is more terrible than we realized. Speaking as someone born and raised in Japan, this is downright infuriating. As a Knight of Justice, I can't just keep quiet about this. Feels like Japan and not like Japan at the same time. Chidori was very upset as well. But it's irrelevant to us since we're from a parallel world. Sticking our necks out for the sake of chivalry will just result in our destruction. You could say that you make an enemy of Britannia, who controls not just Japan, but 1/3 of the entire world. The supplies the Mithril gave us kept us going for now, but until we find a way to get back to our original world, our situation is only going to get worse. Are there any signs that Dito's memory is returning? There isn't. How much supplies do we have left? With rationing, about 2 months worth. Which means what we can do on our own is very limited. Just what are you suggesting, Lieutenant Commander? I'll be blunt. Without the aid of anti-Britannian forces, we aren't going to survive. At present, the only anti-Britannian forces we can identify are Celestial Being and the Japan Liberation Front, which appears to be a guerrilla organization. We've got 2 choices, Captain. We stay hidden until we can go back to our original world, or we make contact with anti-Britannian forces and receive support. If we choose the latter, the repercussion would be that we would then be involved in the conflict of this world. I believe you already expressed your reluctancy on that matter, Captain. That's correct. When I see that Britannia's military strength already exceeded my expectations. With no known means of returning to our world and with limited ability to act independently, I think we'll need to take the risk and cooperate with Zero, the one we already have a connection to. But that man is hiding something from us, I'm aware. However, bearing everything in mind, this is a judgment I deem best. No objections here. None here either. I would like to formally object to this matter as executive officer. Very well. You're welcome. You're welcome to mark that in your records. Dang. Now then, let's contact Zero. This should be around the time when the Gurren and everything starts happening. You think they're really gonna contact you? It won't be long now. It's been 2 days since then. They should have come to this decision by now. Do you two have a second? You see, Colin, best girl. Yes. What is it? Just now, I was watching the TV and it said the Japan Liberation Front took over the Lake Kaguchi Convention Center Hotel. They did what? The Convention Center Hotel. I believe that's where the meetings about Sakuradai distribution take place. Yeah, it looks like they took all the assembly members and tourists there hostage. Idiotic. Such a move won't work against Britannia. Not while Cornelia is their opponent. It's still on the news, right? They turned on the news. Those are the hostages on screen, huh? No, it's the student council. What are the Japanese Liberation Front thinking? What's locking themselves up there with a bunch of hostages supposed to accomplish? It's pride. Huh? They're trying to show that they're the greatest anti-Britannia force in Japan. Does that mean he's trying to show it to us? I would say that's likely. But Zero, what about the hostages? An organization is necessary to face Britannia, but they jumped the gun and just ended up making the situation worse. However, I can't leave things as they are. If I know Cornelia, she won't give a second thought about the hostages. Wait, why aren't the Britannians taking action? What's the reason? Something that will cause Cornelia to hesitate from wiping them out. It's possible that his phone rang. Who is this? Who is it? Someone with excellent timing. Oh yeah, this part in the anime where Cornelia is a part of not Cornelia, Euphemia, the girl from earlier, you know, the little sister, the pink one. She's a part of the little hostage situation. So around this time, she reveals herself. You know, to try and ease the situation. This is terrible. I'd heard that Lake Kawaguchi is supposed to be safe because of all the Britannian tourists. Millie, It's okay, we're with you. Lulu. Shirley has a crush on... Oh snap, no way! Louise is here. Luis is from Gundam Double O. She's Saji's girlfriend. Saji, the same person you saw earlier. Then Shirley, she just has a crush on Lelouch. Hey Saji, what's going to happen to us? We'll be fine. Help should come soon. Can't believe this just happened just when I was going on a date with Luis, the late Kawaguchi. Dang. Dang. You got blocked by the military. It's like the ultimate middle finger to a date. It's good enough simply because you're Britannian. If you value your life, just do as we say. Ah, I messed up. If this continues, and now we're at the bridge. You have my gratitude for accepting my offer. I'd like your assistance immediately. Is it something urgent? Extremely. Allow me to give a brief explanation. Please do. In this world, there's a mineral of great strategic import. My streeting sucks. There's a mineral of great strategic import, upholding national security called saccharide. And Japan is the world's leading producer of saccharide, providing 70% of its supply into the market. This is why an assembly is held annually at the Lake Kawaguchi Convention Center Hotel to determine the international distribution rates of saccharide. Snow's aspirations say that its outcome directly affects the power balance of Britannia and other foreign nations. Now it appears that the Japan Liberation Front, led by its former Japanese Army Lieutenant Commander Kusakabe, aimed to take advantage of the huge interest in the assembly and dared to occupy the hotel. And here's the footage of the hostages on screen. What is it? I've seen some of them before in the Ashford Academy. Holding women and children hostage couldn't be more despicable. Zero, are you acquainted with them? No. They are the largest anti-Britannian force in Japan, but their ideology differs from ours. Not to assume that you would like us to rescue these hostages? Exactly right, Captain. Why not use your own forces to do so? There are 3 reasons. First, if we were to take a direct approach, much blood would be spilled. The hostages would be sacrificed. The second is, my people are not yet experienced to deal with this type of situation. And you think we are? What I've seen, wouldn't you say the 3 of you are quite the professionals? It's got them there. So what's your last reason? That you're not the kind of people that could overlook a situation like this. And just what kind of people are you to be... just what kind of person are you to be so keen on having us rescue these hostages? A knight of justice. Ugh. And so, we're rescuing hostages? Yeah, but we're not all going in at once. First will be the escort team that gets Zero to the hotel. That'll be me, Kurtz, and Sosuke. Now we use the M9 and the Arbalist is ECS. So the ECS is a cloaking system. Literally, the Arbalist and them, they can cloak themselves to camouflage. In games like Super Robot Wars Double, that acts as like a way to evade attacks. Yeah, DCS, we should be able to sneak in under the JLF's nose. Conjecture, why Zero to hotel? He's going to meet their leader face to face to buy time for the hostage extraction. He's going to be a decoy? Even if he goes to the hotel, their leader might not see him though. He's a pretty popular guy for a lot of reasons, so I figure they'll meet with him, especially since it's a Japanese resistance group. Danger, hostages, still in. He said if anything happens, he'll do something about it. Do something? Is he like really strong or something? He doesn't really look like the kind of guy that's skilled in martial arts. Well, if worse comes to worse, we'll just have to deal with it ourselves. So, what should the rest of us do? Poses as a force of unknown affiliation is what he said. Then assault the Lake Kawaguchi Convention Center and draw out the JLF forces. In the meantime, we'll be getting Zero to the hotel itself. But the Britannian army is stationed around the outskirts of Lake Kawaguchi, right? We'll just get attacked by them too. Zero said he'll negotiate with them to prevent that from happening. Huh? But isn't he wanted by Britannia? How's he supposed to negotiate with them? Apparently there's a Britannia VIP mixed in with the hostages, which is why they aren't mounting a full-on assault. Zero says he'll be able to use that as a bargaining chip. He's got a lot of confidence. I don't know where it all comes from. So while we're fighting with the JLF's nightmare frames, Zero will probably be infiltrating the hotel and rescuing the hostages. And after that, we get out of there. Kind of feels like we're just convenient tools for Zero. That is Zero's style after all. Everything is a tool to him. He wants our fighting power and we need it, his supplies information. It's give and take. Big gesture, Zero. Be trusted? He's definitely got an ulterior motive, but he's not just watching from afar acting high and mighty. He's putting himself at risk to save the hostages. So I can at least trust him on this. Okay, where are they, Kawaguchi, finally? Oh, no, why is he here? Can't Special Force offer any assistance with the rescue operation? Some of the hostages are friends of mine. I requested it. We're in a regular unit, and they don't acknowledge our chain of command, so they don't want to leave the mission to an 11. Princess Cornelia is a lady who draws a fine distinction between Britannians and numbers. So the Japanese still aren't being accepted into your structure. If they were true, then I had to wonder what's the point of the honorary Britannian system even is. So do you like the Code Geass character designs, Nate?
Yep.
Okay.
Pretty well detailed.
Good, because you're gonna be getting into it. Luckily, there's 3 movies I gotta make you watch. But man, I want to make you watch Akito the Exiled. It's with that white one, the Alexander I showed you earlier. That's the one that's the coolest thing ever. Alright, we're at the G1 base command room. All bridges leading to the hotel have been blockaded. All approaches from both the air and water have been unsuccessful. There's only one route that will make it possible to develop a hostage rescue plan. The main utilities tunnel that extends directly beneath the hotel. However, the enemy has reconstructed the glass gauze into a linear cannon and set it up within the tunnel, making approach from there impossible. Nevertheless, we cannot show weakness to terrorists. But Princess Euphemia is... I know. Thus far, it appears none of them have discovered that fact. They learned that Princess Euphemia is among the hostages. They'll undoubtedly use her against us in negotiations. If we comply to their demands, then we're effectively legitimizing terrorism. Then do we use force? We pursue that course of action only after we ensure the safety of Princess Euphemia. Yuffie, a transmission. This is... What is it? I've received a report that Zero is intending to contact us. What? Is it really him? Put him through. Man. He's got the coolest mask. Actually, interesting fact. You know how you're a big fan of Holic?
Yes.
The people that made Holic actually made the character designs for Code Geass. They also made that mask.
Would explain why some of the characters are tall.
Yeah, for some reason with Clamps works, almost every one of their characters, if it's not a kid and it's an adult, they're tall for some reason. Oh well. Zero. Are you a member of the Japan Liberation Front? Or do you perhaps intend to help us? At any rate, know that if you appear for me, I will take my revenge for my half-brother Clovis on the spot. Cornelia, what would you choose? Huh? Clovis, who was dead, or Euphemia, who was alive? She knows! He knows! Good. It's as I thought. The first condition has been cleared. You haven't changed, Cornelia. You've always doted on sweet little Euphemia. That's why you won't take aggressive action. Your emotions are getting in the way. It is within my power to save Euphemia for you. What do you mean, Zero? I have no idea what you're talking about. I said that I'm able to rescue her! So now we're on to episode 7. The Black Knights. Yeah, this is where Zero forms the Black Knights. Aren't you excited, Nate?
Yep.
The Black Knights. They're essentially, well, the tough part about Code Geass, you don't know who really is in the right, because Zero, it's all about Zero. Regardless, that's the name of this chapter, the Black Knights.
Hmm.
We made this far without any hiccups. The invisibility mode on this machine is quite a handy tool. Sure, but it's not perfect. It guzzles energy and we can't fight with it active. And it would be ineffective in rain. Hey Zero, how'd you know one of the hostages was a Britannian VIP? Simple process of elimination. Ooh. The detachment force is coming. High heat source readings. High heat source readings rapidly approaching for 3 o'clock. Are they Britannian nightmare frames? No, there's something else. What the... Who are those people? Both their affiliation and models are unknown. But they're still targeting us as well. Who are they? It's supposed to be an act, but it looks like it's more like intimidation to me. Oh. Sorry. Okay. It's fine. Britannia is relying on us for the moment. Warning. High energy heat source approach. Based on collective data, it is Celestial Beings Gundam. What? As predicted, they took action. I will now disrupt the enemy in accordance with the mission plan. Uh-oh. Looks like we got an unexpected guess. So far, the Gundam hasn't been aggressive towards your party. That makes this rather favorable. We'll proceed with the operation. Okay. I hadn't considered Celestial Beings' appearance. Our hostile strategy won't work against them. Ah, we'll take down all our obstacles at once. Alright, let's take them down. No music, really.
It's faintly there as usual.
That sounds about right with these games. I know I gotta save up more for the gacha when it's almost time for that. Because I wanted the Alexander's attacks, but I only got one of them. I didn't get the SSR or the extra thing. And of course, all mecha, just about. Unless it's like some special underwater themed mech, it's gonna suck in water, because you notice the stats already suck. Yep. Yeah, I ain't even messing with that. Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get Nathan into Code Geass. We'll murder them all like this.
Oh, there he is. So where's the other unit?
You never know anymore.
Animation on.
Alright.
Such a stuff.
Dynamite kick.
Nice. There we go.
All of our glass cows have been wiped out. Send out the machines we have on the ground. Unidentified machines have appeared next to the hotel. Impossible. When did they? This is a message for the Japan Liberation Front. I am Zero. I would like to speak to a representative of your organization. He wants what? Either they will accept me as their ally, or they're going to treat me as nothing more than a nuisance. In any event, I highly doubt that they can resist the temptation of meeting the infamous Zero. Very well, Zero, but only you may enter. As you wish. All the operations prerequisites have been cleared.
Okay.
Oh, it's chains.
Oh. Who's for that one?
Oh well.
And then how does chains work again? Like you can't miss, or like?
You gotta fight and kill, whatever. I don't care. I'll complete them later.
I mean, I think chains usually mean like, you know, you keep attacking and
Yeah,
like you're always attacking when you have missed your target.
just about. Oh well, when I lock more units, I'll probably get back to these and 3-star them.
But of course.
Zero. Hold up. Zero has entered the hotel. What should we do, Viceroy? This will buy us time. Now we can focus on removing the linear cannon in the tunnel and make our way into the hotel. But avoiding such firepower in a confined spaces, we'll have the Special Corps Nightmare Frame do it. Suzaku, we've got our orders. They've given Lancelot the green light. Huh? You've orders to charge right into that linear candle in the tunnel! Lloyd, doesn't that mean they're using him as a decoy to make an opening for them? Yep! Seems like they will use the confusion to send in the Royal Guard. Seems like, but they can't. Miss Cecil, I'll do it. Please allow me to do it. If Lancelot and I are needed, and we're able to give the hostages an opportunity to be saved, then I'll do it. Even if it means being a decoy. Suzaku. Make sure you pull out there before it's too late. Lancelot might get wrecked, and that's just unacceptable. Understood. Now we're in the storeroom. Hey, there's been a lot of sounds and shaking lately. Yeah, I wonder if... It's okay, Nina. It's okay. But the 11s are still... Hey, what did you say just now? Correct her. We're not 11s. Fine, we'll correct her. How dare you speak to me that way? You three, get outside. I'll be sure to teach you a real lesson. No! No! Stop that right now. Yeah, this is where Euphemia reveals herself and everything, and it just goes downhill. And now, who are you? You're addressing Euphemia Britannia, 3rd Princess of the Britannian Empire. Huh? Are you really? I demand you take me to your leader. And then we're in his room. So, what was it you wish to speak about? Lieutenant Colonel Kusuabe, you have no intention of joining me? If that's what you want, begin by revealing your true face, Zero. It's disrespectful not to. I understand. But before I do, I'd like to ask you something. What exactly do you hope to accomplish by this course of action? Attention. I want this country and the world to know that the Japanese aren't dead yet. How stale. What? Because you had a transmission. Excuse me, Lieutenant Colonel. I brought the hostage I radioed out about for. The one that says her name is Euphemia. What? Give us a moment. Yes, sir! You people are obsolete. There's no saving you. What do you mean by that, Zero? And he raises a gun, apparently. Oh, so he intends to kill me. Yes, and after that, I can use the name and image of Zero for myself. I'm afraid your life is already over. Yigiastum! Oh, snap, it's got like a little cut-in scene as well.
Okay.
Die. And then he dies. Lieutenant Colonel. He's... Yeah, he's... Lieutenant Colonel committed suicide. He must have realized how meaningless his actions were. No! Euphemia, you were willing to sacrifice yourself for the hostages. You haven't changed. Huh? Orders 2, do you read me? Loud and clear. How'd it go on your end? The leader, Lieutenant Colonel Kusakabe, committed suicide. What? Seriously? Yes. And the third Princess Britannia has been secured. This is a little unexpected. I'll need your continued assistance to bring this operation to a swift close. From here, my subordinates will enter the building and rescue the other hostages. The rest is up to you. Roger. Zero, you. I understand that you're the sub-viceroy now, Princess Euphemia. It's not something I take pleasure in. Of course, because it was due to Clovis's death, my handiwork. He begged pathetically for his life to the very end. He pleaded with the same tongue that ordered the deaths of Levins. So that's the reason why you killed my brother? Not quite. Then why? Because he was an offspring of the Britannian Empire. Huh? Come to think of it, you are as well. He points the gun at her. Then you gonna kill me as well? Nah. He ain't gonna kill his sister.
Bang!
You never know though. It's gonna be much worse.
Bless you.
The enemy movements are in disarray. Something is going on in the hotel. Zero, we secured a route to the exit. You go on ahead. It would be a problem if your friends discovered who you really were. Understood. Zero, we're finished setting up. Excellent. I'll remain here and apply the finishing touches. So it's time to make our move? Yes. Cornelia wouldn't sit idly by while we made our escape otherwise. And that's true. So all units, clear out the remaining enemies and secure our path of retreat. Okay, so they're not apparently gonna move. So yeah, they're right now in disarray apparently, so they ain't moving anytime soon.
Yay!
Yeah, Nathan has an obsession with the animations now.
Underwater. Good grief, he's so small.
Ironic, right? The Gundam actually is like 16 meters tall on its own, though. But yeah.
I'm gonna say that wouldn't be worth it. Dang it. Dang. Well, they're moving.
And they're dying. We finished before the Britannian army even arrived. They're good. With them, my plans will... Uh-oh. The Lancelot. Alright, I broke through. The White Helm. What about the hostages? Of all the ones, he had to be the first to arrive. All units, withdraw immediately. Mission complete. Exia, returning. They retreated? Your rushing in was all part of my calculation. Time wasn't quite what I had in mind, but we managed to narrow victory. What? Whoa. Dang, Lelouch. You don't mess with Zero. Oh well.
I don't know if that was an overstock.
We're back in the G1 base. Commander, explosives were set off within the hotel. Send in the Royal Guard. Hostage rescue is top priority. Yes, Your Highness. Yuffie. Dang, it's Zero. He sacrificed the hostages just to ensure his escape. This is... Commander, we just received a report that Zero is broadcasting a video. He's doing what? Put it on the monitor. My dear Britannians, have no fear. All the hostages from the hotel are safe and sound. I promise that they shall be returned to you momentarily. With all the brazen audacity, if we attack you, those people will quickly become your hostages, won't they? People, fear us or ride behind us as you see fit. We are the Black Knights! The Black Knights stand behind all those with no weapons to wield, regardless of whether they be Britannian or 11s. Good grief. No one mentioned they had a TV broadcast repaired. This is going to make us look bad, at least, to say the least. You can only imagine what kind of trouble this will bring us. I do not repudiate battle on the far and open field. However, neither will I tolerate a one-sided massacre of the weak by the strong. The only ones who should kill are those that are prepared to be killed. Wherever there are oppressors who abuse their powers by attacking the powerless, we shall appear again. No matter how mighty, how formidable our form may be, those of you with power, fear us! Those of you without it, rally behind us! We, the Black Knights, shall be the ones who stand in judgment of this world!
Yeah, I think I remember the Black Knights now.
That means the Gurren's next. So yeah, this is basically the whole rescuing Euphemia and Zero establishing the Black Knights. The next stage should be the Gurren then. Can't wait. Oh well. Yeah. Actually, you should probably upgrade some stuff before we end it. Let's see what we got. Yeah.
Ooh, pilot card.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see what we got so far. Yeah, you got the XC and the Strike. So not much. Ah well, we'll end it for now. Say goodbye, Nathan.
Goodbye.
Bye, people.